Thank you, Madam Acting Deputy President. Here we are again today with Labor guillotining debate on bills. That will come up in the formal motions. That's become Labor's custom and practice in this chamber, to guillotine debate on bills, to stop orders for production of documents. And who helps them every time? The Greens, the two masters of transparency and scrutiny, so they say. But what do? They guillotine debate almost every time. They guillotine debate on just about everything. And let's see who else supports them. Will it be their usual cronies, or will they stand up and support debate? Now, the Liberal motion, true, is also setting a guillotine, but at least it restores some hours for debate, and that's what's fundamentally important. Extend it till 10 o'clock tonight, thank you. Extend it till tomorrow before imposing a limit. So the Liberals are trying to compromise, and that's why we support their extension of hours today. And we'll sit late tonight. But here we are again with the Labor Party avoiding debate on bills, the subject of so many amendments. The Family Law Act is being amended, and the government is amending its own amendment. Not just once, twice, three times, but many times. And they won't let discussion happen on that. The fact that the Labor government is putting forward so many amendments to their own legislation shows that the legislation is hasty. That's why we must have scrutiny of this. The Family Law Act has been called the slaughterhouse of the nation. It has been killing people in this country, killing families and killing kids since 1975, when it was introduced by the Labor Party, following UN policy. That is fact. That is 48 years of the slaughterhouse of the nation, thanks to Lionel Murphy and the Labor Party. And now they're introducing a bill to make it even more complex. And they won't allow scrutiny of that complexity. What are they hiding? We also see that other parties, including our own, have got a significant number of amendments introduced into the chamber, and we're not even allowed to discuss our own debate, our own amendments, not even allowed to explain our own amendments. What kind of democracy is that? What kind of scrutiny is that? What kind of responsibility is that? And then we look at migration, two migration bills. Think of the impact on housing. We will be getting 1.2 million new arrivals in this country this year. Where are they going to sleep? Under what roof? In what bed? What's that doing to the cost of housing? What's that doing to the cost of rents in this country? And Labor, at the same time, is invoking UN 2050 net zero policies, which are raising the cost of living dramatically. We have high inflation, raising the cost of living dramatically. And now housing is going up. And they want to bring in more people. And we have a lottery, a ballot. Energy prices, inflation. They won't allow scrutiny on this. Instead of consulting property in the first place, the government has chosen to put forward poor legislation and ram it through. Just ram it through. Labor Party needs to start doing what Anthony Albanese promised as the opposition leader, to start listening and consulting, not walking through with their ears closed and ramming through legislation. Didn't you learn from last Saturday? Disinformation and misinformation bill. That'll shut down debate. So you don't only just want to shut down debate here, you want to shut down debate right across the country. That's the Labor Party for you, the modern Labor Party. This is not how the Senate is supposed to work. The Senate is supposed to be the House of Review on behalf of the people. We were elected to represent the people and to debate issues for the people, not master them, to serve them. This is the People's House, and Australians expect their senators to give each piece of legislation careful, extensive scrutiny, respectful scrutiny. This motion, the motion from the Labor Party this afternoon, shows complete contempt, yet again, for the Senate and for the people of Australia who put us in this House and who we are supposed to serve. Labor promised consultation and listening, yet in practice shows us Labor does not even know what those words mean.